2017.
Police say 31-year-old Liza Saenz had been shot.
Dallas police would have never expected that on a night in March 2021, they'd be searching a fellow officer's home, an officer charged with capital murder.
Today, the Dallas Police Department arrested Officer Bryan Riser.
Officer Bryan Riser is accused of paying a man to kill two people. According to court documents, both murders happened in 2017. Both bodies dumped in the Trinity. One was found.
Detectives also found shell casings nearby on the Santa Fe Trail.
The other wasn't. The arrest affidavit says a year and a half ago, the alleged hitman came forward with new information, telling detectives he and Riser met at a donut shop near Simpson Stewart and Bonneview Roads and at nearby Miller Family Park. PS data proved Riser was at those meetings planning the murders in his squad car. Police have had that evidence since 2019, but Riser wasn't arrested until Thursday.
I'm going to assume that the previous administration knew, yes.
Former Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall told WFAA she did know, but she said there wasn't enough evidence to charge Riser. So to avoid tipping him off, they kept him on the force. Police did not explain what new evidence made now the right time to arrest Bryan Riser. New Chief Eddie Garcia said now is also the right time to fire him.
There's not a police chief in America that can look you in the eye and tell you that there aren't officers in the organizations that have no business wearing this uniform. And the important thing about it is we need to find those individuals. When we find them, it's the actions that we take that I believe all of us need to be judged by.
In Dallas, I'm Teresa.
At this hour, we have new information following the arrest of a Dallas police officer now connected to two Dallas murders. Officer Bryan Riser is accused of hiring hitmen to kidnap and kill two people in 2017. And new video just in as this investigation expands into Grand Prairie. This is video of Dallas police officers moments before they went into the home where the officer lives. NBC5's Sophia Beausoleil live outside Dallas Police headquarters. Sophia, when did this officer become a person of interest?
Meredith, we learned from the new police chief today that Officer Riser, who was arrested earlier today, was named by a witness as a person of interest back in 2019. Now, since then, Riser has remained on the force and he's been patrolling on the streets. As of today, he is on administrative leave and is currently in the process of being booked in the Dallas County Jail.
We will not allow anyone to tarnish this badge. As we all know, the actions of a few affect the many.
That was the promise new Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia made to the city and his department after officers arrested one of their own Thursday morning.
To perform relentless follow-up on anyone who does harm to this city, and that includes within the walls of this police department.
DPD arrested Officer Bryan Riser, a 13-year veteran assigned to the South Central Patrol Division. He is facing 2 murder charges. This is a mugshot of Riser from 2017 when he was arrested for a separate incident involving a family violence assault charge, which police say he was disciplined for. In this new arrest, Riser is accused of hiring hitmen to kill 2 people. Police say in March of 2017, 31-year-old Liza Saenz was kidnapped and shot multiple times. Her body was found in the Trinity River. DPD says 2 years later, someone came forward with more information about her death.
A witness stated that he kidnapped and murdered the victim at the direction of Riser.
Dallas police say the witness told investigators that Officer Riser instructed them to kill another victim, 61-year-old Albert Douglas, whose family reported him missing back in February of 2017. The witness told police Douglas was also kidnapped and killed near the Trinity River, but his body was never found.
And I think the community should know that this police department wants to be as thorough as possible because we certainly don't want someone slipping through the cracks that has no business wearing this uniform.
And Meredith, we have new information. I'm going to look at my notes so that I get all this correct. So we did check in with our partners at the Dallas Morning News, and they did reach out to former Chief Renee Hall, who said she was briefed and made aware of the allegations against Officer Riser back in 2019, but the strategic decision was made to not place Riser on leave. Hall said that decision came after discussions with the FBI, detectives, and the DA. There are a lot of details to this story. We'll have more coming up at 6, including how much was paid, according to court documents, from the officer to the alleged hitman. Reporting live from downtown Dallas, Sophia Beausoleil, NBC5.